Hey everybody!
What is happening, Adventure Nation?
I know that you cannot see because you're like this.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I can't read any of the comments tonight. You're going to have to take care of that. I'm driving. This is going to be a special edition, a mobile TME last Saturday live.
And the reason we are mobile right now is because we are going back to Orlando from Cape Coral, not Cape Canaveral.
Titusville.
Titusville. That is where the launch happened today.
Yes, the successful SpaceX launch, the first one since 2011, I guess, that's manned in the U.S.
And we got to see it. I'm so excited.
It was awesome. I guess before we get too far in, can you guys hear us all? You're going to hear some weird noises. You're going to hear raindrops on the window. You're going to hear the windshield wipers on the window. But hopefully you can hear us through all of that.
Luckily it's raining rain now and not earlier, because I don't know what would have happened if it rained earlier.
Well, if it rained earlier, they would have scrubbed the launch again.
I know, and it already happened on Wednesday, everybody. So that was not cool.
How's everybody doing? Who's on? Do we have all the usual suspects on?
Yeah, Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure. Hey, Bob and
Bob Tam, what's happening?
Mark and Lisa Fitzroy, but I noticed that Mark is only here. Lisa is actually with her mom.
Oh my goodness.
I know that.
She left Mark alone by himself?
I know.
Oh,
with the pizza, left some food there, you know, and a bowl of water.
Bottle of water and maybe like something that he can use as a restroom, maybe while she's gone.
Aid Collins, Jose Sosa, Kevin Miller is in the house, Don Santiago.
What up, Mr. Miller?
So, Kirk Emerson.
Miss you, dude.
Yeah, he's like, so a lot of you guys here. Oh,
wait a second, we got some action taking place here.
It's raining hard,
and we've got the cops passing us here. We had to pull over into the center. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a whole different thing tonight. This is awesome. What's really weird is there's a police officer 2 cars ahead of us that isn't doing anything, and the one just roared right through the middle of both lanes.
Patrol, so probably they have different duties.
Yeah, they do. So I don't know what's going on out there, but it's chaos.
Jose is asking Paul, "Where's my kiss?"
Kiss to all you folks, you wonderful guys and gals out there. Kisses to everybody.
Deb and Randy are here too, and I know Tom and Faye are here too. So nice and so happy to see you all guys. So yes, today it was an amazing day. It's the first time, I think not only me, I think we have seen a launch.
Oh, I haven't seen one in a long time. The last time I saw a launch, I was like that tall.
Whew, that's ages ago.
Ages ago. Way back. That's when they still had to pedal the shuttle or pedal the thing to get it to go to space.
He said it, so I'm not gonna even go there.
That's when basically they just had lights. It was a light on or off. That's the only way they knew if something was functioning. Yeah, it was a long time ago when I was a little kid.
So cool, and the cool thing is that we were with people that we were able to share with. They actually went there, Bonnie and hubby.
Mark? Uh-oh.
I know.
Was it Bonnie and Mark? I think Mark got stuck in my head. That might be their son's name.
How bad we are with
names. It's terrible.
But they actually have their RV park right there, camping, overlooking the lunch area. Obviously on the other side of the intercoastal.
Right.
Obviously.
We know that there was a lot of people there that were that are TME viewers, but you can't get together with everybody. But
I know, and
they did have a primo spot.
They did, and they sent us a picture inviting us, and us. I have to say it was a last minute actually going there, because it was a 50% chance, kind of like Wednesday, and in Wednesday actually canceled, and we saw that it was an 80% chance of rain, and we were like, this is even worse than Wednesday, so probably they're gonna cancel it.
So Lorena said, I don't really want to go, and I was like,
I did not say that. We had this debate earlier. I did not say that.
And I said we have to go.
I was putting my bet into I will actually do it tomorrow, not today. And Paul last minute told me, you know what?
I'm like, we gotta go.
You know what's gonna happen if we don't go? It's gonna happen. So even if it doesn't happen, we have to come back again.
Yeah.
We need to go. And I totally agree with him.
Yes.
I have to say that I agree with him. And we just last minute, literally I was just coming out of the shower, just wet hair and everything. We just jump in the car and we just head to Titusville. But there was so much traffic, so many accidents today. I don't know why, so many accidents today. And it was like...
They were trying to prevent us from getting there.
Yeah. Like accident, it was just rolling stop all the way.
But we got there with about an hour to 45 minutes left before the launch.
What are you talking about? What world do you live?
Well, I live in my own world.
Well, obviously.
The one that's in my
we
head.
got there with 50 minutes to spare.
15?
50. 50.
50. I said 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, you said an hour and 15 minutes. I don't know. But we barely made it. And we luckily have people that have invited us there that have already a spot
Yeah, they had
selected.
a spot already, so that was kind of nice.
And it was obviously under the awning, in the shade, with chairs. It was super nice. It was VIP. I felt like
it was definitely VIP viewing, yeah, it was.
And we were like, oh my god, crossing fingers, hopefully they don't like scrub it. And all of a sudden it's like, there he goes. The one thing I have to say, two things. One, it was hard to see it because you're trying to record it, trying to see it through binoculars and trying to see it physically. So you're trying to juggle all the different lenses.
I don't think I did a good job recording because I was trying to binoculars one hand, camera with the other hand. I did have a camera on a tripod, but I forgot to bring my long view lens, which sucks. And then, what can I tell you?
But anyway, after that, oh my god, when we saw it, it literally gave me chills. I mean, just to know in that specific spot, I was like seeing two people being
launched into space.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Just so cool.
And then the sound after, right?
Oh, it was such a big delay though. Yeah, it's like I was expecting the sound obviously with a delay, but I was not expecting that much of a delay. And then after that, how loud it was gonna be. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because the launch site is about 9 miles from the viewing area that we were at. So yeah, the 10-second delay or so, 9 to 10-second delay. So pretty crazy.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? Where are you guys? Is everyone still hunkered down? Are people moving around? What's going on?
Chris is asking, did you guys feel the ground move under your feet? No, I did not feel any shaking. It was just more like the loud noise. You know when you have a lower, like a military jet coming low, and that sound, it sounded about the same.
Although Lori does feel the ground move under her feet every time I walk in the room.
Aww. It says, how far away were you and how loud was it? Bob Jensen asked.
It's about 8 or 9 miles, right directly across the water from it, directly across the bay.
We were literally across the intercoastal, but seeing it just straight. So like I said, it's
8 to 9 miles. But it was loud enough that it was very, very it was there. It was intense.
Yeah, I know. But
it just wasn't ground shaking intense.
By the way, Kathy's in the house. Kathy Bayarena.
Hey, Kathy.
So it's
wish you guys were here. Sorry.
They were coming, but
happy birthday.
Soon. It's next week, but yes.
Oh.
But I have to say they were coming, but they decided last minute they were not gonna make the trek from Orlando to there because they saw the chances of rain 80%, 90%. That they're like, no, we're not going. It's gonna get canceled, and it happened.
Yeah.
So
well,
thank you, Bayarenas, for your luck.
Well, they were gonna come with us, and they figured if they came with us, it would get canceled.
I know. Oh, and before we keep going, I have to say one thing is we are driving, obviously, as you can see, and sometimes we don't know if the cell signal is going to be great or good or bad or sucking the next 5, 10 miles, 15 miles from here. So with that being said, if we actually happen to lose the chat, YouTube doesn't allow us to come back to the chat. Once it's lost, it's lost.
Right. So if that happens,
we will promise we will not restart today because we will get into the same problem. But we want to do another one probably.
We'll do another one next Saturday. Yeah.
It's so.
So if we drop today for some reason, know that we bid you a fond farewell, and then we will see you guys next Saturday.
Yeah, because we miss you, peeps. We really miss you. We have not been as connected. I mean, it's we are going through some planning of life changes coming up. So anyway, because of that, we are keeping to ourselves a little bit, and we have been also seeing some friends, the Bayarenas, that we have not seen them forever. They moved to Mexico for 2 years, and they just came back literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so we've been hanging out with the Bayarenas a little bit.
With friends.
How'd you guys like the redneck hot tub? You guys like that today?
Oh my god.
It was so fun. Lori thought we were mental patients. I thought it was fun. I thought it was hilarious.
Sure.
They're such chickens. The girls would not participate.
No.
They were like, we are not getting. We scrubbed the bucket of the tractor. We cleaned it up. We rinsed it out. We even put Dawn in there.
It was not gonna happen, Paul. not gonna happen. It's like, and I'll get in the tub when Tammy gets the other one.
Oh, that was so much fun. We laughed so much that afternoon doing the hot tub bathtub scene. It was so good. It was a lot of fun.
Patty says, so funny, love the ending, the skeleton.
Yeah, I don't know why we thought he would just pop up all nice and clean in the middle and we'd like, ta-da, Cousin Eddie's here. But yeah, that didn't work out so well, so that made it even funnier. It was so good. And then Dan just blowing the thing off. Oh my God. I was losing it in the video that, yeah, as you guys saw, it was crazy.
For so many reasons.
Yeah.
We also at some point were choking and
Yeah.
everything with the water and the
So
foam,
much fun.
And it's like, yeah, we were having a good time. I'm sure like people were like, what the hell?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm sure. So hope everybody is doing well. Hope they are staying healthy in this chaos. I know things are starting to open up in certain parts of the country, and certain parts are still shut down. I don't know how all the areas are doing. Here in Florida, it's not quite business as usual, but most stuff is starting to open up now. Again, we're not going to be out, as I said before, we're not going to be out licking doorknobs anytime soon, but we are out and about. Well, yeah, I'm normally out licking doorknobs, so you know, we're not going to be doing any of that this soon, but we are out and about as much as possible, but still kind of staying away from people. We're not, you know, we're not going out with a free hug shirt on, hugging strangers or anything like that. So.
Okay, if you have any questions, please put them in caps so I can kind of like spot them quick. I see some comments in caps, so sometimes I read them all and I realize they're not questions. But prende cosas, so where did the bubbles come from in the tub?
We'll never tell. We use Dawn. We used Dawn dishwashing
Dawn, and
liquid.
then they have an air compressor.
And then we had an air compressor that we were using for the compressed air, and that's how we did the bubbles. It was fun.
Yeah, RV Mojis, how's Aussie liking his limited space now? I would say he's not liking it. He got used to, for a little bit over a month and a half, almost 2 months, to literally so much freedom. Like literally, I will open the door and I will not see him for hours, and then he will come back.
Right.
So right now he has been like sleeping a lot because he has nothing else to do but sleep.
But anytime you open the door or go near the door, he's like there ready to jump out, and we're like, hey, no going outside. So he's like gets freaked out and not liking it very much.
With that being said, yesterday he went out for the first time in a long time, and the sandhill cranes were there. Like
giant sandhill cranes, the 4-footers.
And he thought he could just approach them. I don't know what he was thinking on doing. It's not
I don't know if he was going to attack them or what.
I don't know, or he just wanted to send close.
But they showed him that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they just opened their wings and protected the little one because they have a little one. and yeah, Ozzy got just spooked out, freaked out,
tucked
and
his tail and ran away.
The breeze, Chuck,
like, what's up?
Is the DMV open yet? So we kept going online so many times, and I think yesterday I went online and I told Paul I was freaking out because I told Paul I keep going online and it's showing no appointments, not even until October. It's like, I was like, if there's no appointments, we're living in Florida without becoming a resident.
Yeah, and they had opened up last week, so we thought by this week,
yeah, it will be fine. And it's like, it said no appointment available, no appointment, check again later, no appointment available. So Paul is like, okay, let me call. He called directly the DMV or the city. Not sure.
I called the tax collector, who up in this little county does registrations, driver's licenses. They do everything. They do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs,
everything.
Circumcisions, a little bit of everything.
Right there.
Yeah, right there on the counter in the front.
So anyway.
Anyway. I talked to the lady there, and she's like, yes, we're not taking appointments for driver's license and registration combos. And I'm like, what if I just want to do a driver's license and then come back the next day for a registration? Oh yeah, we can do that. You just have to walk in to do that. And we're like, all right, well, I wish it would have said that online. It could have just said, we're not taking combination driver's license registrations, driver's license walk-ups, and registration walk-ups only. So with that being said, next week we are on our way up to Clay County, Florida. where we will be doing our residency stuff, and we're gonna walk in. We have
So
to do
we're
our
gonna
driver's
be-
license one day,
Yes.
and then we do our vehicle registration.
They're gonna give us a pass to come back to the registration.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was wondering, like we talked earlier, it's like, can you just walk outside the building and come back in and do the registration?
We could always try that. We could put on a mustache or something. We're
I
wearing a mask. They won't know that
A
it's even
mustache
us.
will look good.
No, but we'll have
I
a
won't
mask
like
on,
it. I
so
won't
they
have
won't
like
even
this.
know it's us. We'll just say no.
Oh yes, sure.
Yeah.
By the way, it's like actually talking about masks.
Kathy by Lorena. She made us
us
custom masks. It's
custom
crazy.
mask.
She made one. I can't find a mask that fits my head. When I put it on, they always snap the ears. Check these things out. You're not going to be able to see it, but
He made them teal color first of all. I
there's
love
like
that.
a little TME in the corner.
TME.
Our little RV in the corner. Look at that.
Woohoo!
This thing will fit my face.
I know he had to make them extra large because the other ones that he had tried before, they had not fit, or
Yeah.
he breaks them.
So
They're
thank you,
disposable
Kathy,
ones.
for this. This is awesome. So we'll be able to get our driver's licenses next week.
And I also got my flowery one. That is a double-sided, so it's like Kathy made it too.
Yeah.
One flower and the other flower.
So when we did that thing on Facebook where everybody was kind of, not everybody, but people are losing their minds with the whole mask thing, but I get it. But we will wear masks when we have to. If they say it's mandatory,
Okay.
of course I'm going to wear a mask. But for the
We
most
need
part,
jury questions.
I'm not going to wear a mask. Oh, she didn't want me to rant.
No.
No, I'm not ranting. I'm just saying
Are you
we
wondering?
do wear a mask
Are
when
you
we have to.
Oh yeah, it's true.
When we have to.
Are you wondering, did you buy your fast passes yet?
No, because we haven't got our residency yet, so we haven't bought our Florida passes, and then we have to find out if the Florida weekday only passes are going to be eligible during the time we're here, and if they're not, then
Yeah.
there's no sense of
Okay.
us buying them, because there's a
Exactly.
blackout period in the summer, I think, for the weekday passes. So no, we haven't bought our passes, and therefore haven't got our fast
We
passes.
still need to figure things out.
Yes.
American Box is kind of funny actually comment. Is that the windshield wiper or is it Paul Gassi?
Yeah, that is the windshield wiper. Like I said earlier, we are driving the car right now back from the SpaceX launch to Orlando. So yes, you're going to hear some strange noises, but you guys will never know. If I slip one in there, it might be the windshield wiper, it might be me. Who knows?
Or, yeah, me.
Could be Lorena.
No. I'm a
Did you guys see that flash?
I'm a
Holy
lady.
smokes.
By the way, Don and Kevin Klein, newly full-time RVers. Don is right here. So it's like,
Don and Kevin,
did that.
full-timers, retired.
I don't know. Mic drop down.
Yeah. Boom.
Jose Sosa, yes, that was funny. Dan and his wife Ellen were there. Yes, it's like we have Dan and Ellen that they live in Oldsmar when we did the video.
Yep.
Moving the mark, missed the first few minutes. Where are you staying? Near Canaveral? No, Orlando.
We're at the Orlando TT for 2 days.
Monday we leave.
Monday we leave to head up to towards Clay County.
Don't worry, Jose. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, Jose. We will be back
We will
because we
see
want
each
to
other.
hang out with you. Well, maybe we could do Sunday up there. Oh no, we have Kathy's birthday party. But Jose, yes, we are going to be back in the area, so we are going to hang out.
It says John Tennessee up here in New England, the 14-day isolation thing is still in effect. I'm sure, like right now, a lot of states are going. It's kind of like that transition time, where some of them are open, some of them are not. So it's like.
But how many 14-day isolations can they do? It's been like 60 days or so already.
Brenda, where are you driving to? To our RV?
Yeah, we're driving back to Orlando.
To our little house.
We went out to Titusville to see the SpaceX launch, which was successful. And they sent a couple of astronauts into space, and they're going to stay up there for a couple of months.
Hopefully they can send general public to space in our
You
lifetime.
would go up there?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you'd go do that?
Even if it's the first one, so they're still trying an error.
Yeah.
Even if it, yeah, I will put my life in danger even for that.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
To go on a spaceship.
Yep.
But you don't like that feeling in your stomach when you go over a bump. I'm sure you're going to get that.
I'll get
pretty
over
good.
it. It's space.
It's space? All right.
So I can take a picture and then show it to all the flat earthers.
Flat earthers and say, look, it is round.
I knew it. Elizabeth England is like, what is your travel plans ahead? So we're still a little bit planning on that, debating on that, talking about that. I mean, we're still not set on stone. We keep changing them every single day and week.
Yeah.
But for the time being, right now we're heading for the first time towards the east coast of Florida, because the only place we have been is West Coast and Central Florida. So for the first, oh, not the first time, we went for Christmas over there with Kevin's parents.
Right.
But
we're going to be a little bit further north.
Yeah, so in the San Agustin area. And then after that, we want to see if we can still, while we are here, because we don't know when is the next time we're going to be in this part of the world. So we want to see if we can still tackle, or it's doable to tackle
Disney World
while we're here. But that might not be a possibility because they're doing only they're going into the park by reservations, and if by the time we become Floridians, get passes and start booking stuff, all those dates are gone, then no point.
Right.
No point in doing that. So we're still playing around, and Paul is gonna try, like in San Agustin there's areas to kiteboard, so he's gonna give it another shot. And I don't know, so that's as far as we can go right now with plans.
We may not leave Florida for the summer. We might hang out here.
We're still talking about it.
We're still talking
and
about
obviously you can see that there is like a little bit of a still chat here, because here's the thing, it's like we're also looking in possibilities in the future of getting something somewhere and in our rents, because we're beach people. Florida is on the higher rents. So we were scouting around and all that kind of stuff, and we were like, oh my god, if we can like be a summer here in the RV, we can totally, Florida can be doable.
Right.
But sometimes I don't want to spend the entire summer here. I want to go to the mountains where it's cooler and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, so we're still like debating on timing of things, on when we're living here, because we also need to head West Coast to do our scouting trip. So yeah, anyway, so a lot of stuff still on the air.
And I just want to stay here for the summer and get some kiteboarding in. That's it. Hit the beach, man.
You're such a beach bum at heart.
I'm a beach bum at heart, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like Bob Heptic. We took our first journey in our new bounder motorhome. Hope to make it to the Pacific Northwest.
Woo woo.
Nice.
Congrats on the new bounder, guys. Good coach. You guys are gonna love it.
It says Smart Operation. We just did our registration online this week. The problem was finding a place to get inspections done. Well, not sure what part of the country you are, but where we are, we actually need to get the driver's license, so we need to be there so they can do the eye exam and they can take our pictures and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, and if you have a re-registration, sure, we always done our registrations online. This is a new registration though, and you can't do a new registration online.
Moving the mark hard, the Baja ticket sales going.
Ha! We don't know when that stuff is gonna go on sale. We still have some research that we're doing. I'm researching that stuff almost on the daily, but until we get down there in October, it's gonna be really, really tough to know exactly how we're gonna do that sort of thing. Those are things we're still in the works on that happening. I can pretty much tell you guys this, is that the RV thing too is not gonna happen. It's just not something that I think I'm going to do. So, hate to disappoint people with that. It's just, I just don't think it's something I want to do.
We're going to be in the area court so we can hang out, but we're not going to do something official as an event.
Yeah, we're not going to do an official event. We're going to be around quartzsite. We're going to be in that area. We'll hang out. We'll have some fun. But as far as putting together another thing, right now it's been, I've been calling places and trying to get in touch with places, and with everything that's been going on, I just kind of got disheartened with it, and I thought, why am I going to go through all of that when, So caravan on for sure. Just have some planning and things to do yet before we can start talking about selling tickets and who's going and what. But RVT too.
Okay, Timothy, we all look like bank robbers with our masks or bandanas on. I totally agree with that. Like, the funny thing is that you cannot tell when somebody's smiling. When you have the mask,
everybody looks pissed off. What's really cool though is all these little gangsters that are normally wearing their bandanas, they all look normal when they're out now. They can all wear them. When we were at Disney, there was a bunch of kids wearing bandanas, look like little gangsters. Nobody says anything. It's normal.
Bob Matam's Excellent Adventures. ECT Crowded. It's actually more people than I expected. I remember 3 years ago we were around the same time, May area, in Florida 3 years ago, and it was empty. Thousand Trails was empty. It was a ghost town. Right now, I feel like it's pretty full.
I think 40%.
There's a lot of spots open, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty full. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say 40%.
I would say 40%.
I would say probably on the 60. Oh, you said 40% empty. Okay.
No, I say it's 40% full. You are high as a kite if you think that that's...
Let's meet in the middle, 50-50.
No, I'm not going to meet in the middle.
Oh my God.
I am right, and you are wrong.
Such a hard time compromising. So,
and they are building at least another 100 to 150 spots there right now that will be open next year. The funny thing is, by looking at them, very few of them are level. I don't understand why you would put in a concrete pad and not have it level. Did you guys hear that ringing?
Oh, because I'm sure it's annoying.
Yeah, sorry. It is absolutely teeming down right now.
Like, it's really boring right now.
Yeah, and I think I might have did I just miss our cutoff? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Our RV Journeys, any more updates on the Baja Caravan? By the way, Baja is not with an H, with that J.
The Baja Caravan, no, the only update is that we're, we are mapping stuff out, looking at places that we're going to stop in that. I'm doing Google satellite stuff. I'm looking at all that stuff. I'm going to have Lori, she doesn't know this yet, but fairly soon I'm going to have Lori start calling a few places down there to get some information so that we can add that. I've done some work on the website. I did about that much work on an app for it so that we can have an app that gives you daily updates and things like that. And I got something stuck in my teeth. And so we're going to have something so that the mileages and the itinerary for each day will be on an app so that you can just read through that. So worked on that just a tiny bit. But as far as a whole bunch of information available yet, no. Not yet.
Yeah. Actually, Ellen and Ben are here to review.
Dan and Ellen, what's happening?
RV Warner says, totally understand playing one event is hard. Two will be very hard. And it's not only about how hard it is, but it's also about we rather focus on the caravan and what we're doing and doing something right, and not trying to be juggling many big balls at the same time. That's how it is. Well, you know what
Some people like juggling the balls.
You know what I mean, people.
We don't want to have too many balls in the air. What other ball jokes or references can we make?
I'm not gonna continue with that. I will just skip through it.
Dan and Ellen, I hope you guys liked the hot tub scene. We thought it was pretty entertaining.
What?
We are biased. I said Dan and Ellen, I hope they liked the hot tub scene. They were involved.
They were involved. I think they were laughing, but also definitely will not participate. Dan didn't want to go into the tub.
Oh, we could have got Dan in the tub.
You would have been crowded.
You don't think Dan would have wanted to jump in the tub with me and Vic? Come on now.
Moving the mark, RV thing 2 becoming biennial. How you pronounce it? Back at the Sun and Fun 2021. That's funny.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think I'd rather do some more caravans.
Kirk is calling you out about the RV thing too. What Paul's shirt say?
Crush excuses. I know. I've got 100 of them.
Okay, Don Santiago, Lorena, are you still doing your day trading? Absolutely, and I think that's why one of my factors personally that we are trying to change a little bit plans or the dynamic of what's happening, because the last few months I have very good months trading, and it's like, oh my god, if you put your time and effort and you have the sell signal available, I can really make money on this.
Oh please, and you have like a global catastrophe that has the market like
that helps. But
doing huge moves every day.
That helps a lot, but
which is sad but true.
Part of it was being focused on that.
Being focused on it as well, absolutely.
It was like, I literally, because I have nothing else to do, because it's not like I'm going out and exploring, or we're not going out and doing things. The only thing I do, I have my routine down now, where I wake up and I go to work, I do my tea in the morning, I go to work, I have my things to do and everything. And that has become profitable for me. And I told Paul, you know what, it's like we need to change our dynamic, because I cannot keep just enjoying life like if I was retired when I'm not retired. It's like, it comes down to
So
that.
basically what she's saying, folks, is that I got to go back to work and make some money.
Dude, this YouTube thing is harsh. He's harsh.
Well, this has really affected us, because of the company that we sold is obviously closed down right now, and so when the new owner isn't able to make money with that, it's hard for him to pay the old owners anything. So it's been interesting for us as well, but I don't want to get into that. That's
Well,
like,
we don't want to start like spinning stuff out that is not really.
like, oh, woe is me. Life is good. It's just,
Yes,
slapping us around a little bit. But luckily, she's been doing great.
I've been doing great, because even the business we're not really getting paid. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, here comes training to save us.
So yeah. So
But anyway,
Lori's becoming my
but-
sugar mama.
it put into perspective many things.
Yes.
So it's time that we change things around, so we can actually start kind of like acting like grown-ups and not forever traveling.
On forever vacation.
Yes. So that's, I mean, I guess there's nothing else to add to that. But with that being said, that's the part that is gonna change a little bit, dynamics and things that we're gonna do in the future very soon in the future. So I'm not sure if I.
If we miss your question, then
Yeah,
make
I'm
sure
sorry,
you
because
paste it back in.
Because it just scrolled all the way
It
down.
scrolls so
and
fast.
If I miss something, Paul will never be a grown-up. Absolutely, I have always said that. Actually, I think like guys as a general, they mentally grown at 17. Would you say?
Yeah, maybe a little
Like,
earlier.
17, something like that. Is like, I think that's my humble opinion. But
Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. This is cool. Makes our drive home a little bit more
even though
enjoyable.
we're in the middle of the rain,
Yeah, it's pouring rain out, and I know you guys can hear the windshield wipers. That is not me.
It's not me. It's just me.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys hanging out. It's awesome.
By the way, guys, if you have not put a thumbs up into the live, put a thumbs up. That will help us a lot. How? I have no clue.
Makes us feel better about ourselves. Makes our
But
head
I'm
bigger.
just saying, it would
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah,
and
it's like, the thing is, I can see the chat going on your phone, but mine froze.
yours froze.
Yeah, the chat is not coming up.
Are we dead? Maybe we're not on anymore.
No, I can see it on your phone. So
Oh, okay.
I know you guys are not lag.
All right. Also, what was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say
Oh
now.
my god, it's like, George is saying that I can thank him for my profits, like he can warn me his losses. No, I'm not responsible for bad decisions. So, are you going to visit downtown Orlando? I need a vintage car fixed.
A what?
Hey, says that, so are you going to visit downtown Orlando? I need a vintage car fixed. I'm not sure what.
Is there a vintage car thing in downtown Orlando? I don't know. Everything is not open here, by the way. It's not. They haven't opened everything up. Like I said, Disney and SeaWorld and all these places, they're all still closed. A lot of the regular businesses are still closed. Restaurants and bars are slowly opening up. They've got stuff in place to limit seating. If we've gone out to a restaurant, we sit outside only. We haven't sat inside at a restaurant yet.
We haven't really gone to.
But we haven't gone out. No, we've gone out a couple of times, maybe to restaurants, and I think both times was it in downtown Disney? We went to Disney Springs, and so we sat outside in Disney Springs.
Did something that he said he wanna do. He told me, "Oh, they are open, but with a mask, it's just too hot. I'm not gonna go if we need a mask." And I was like, "Okay." It's like and that was when we were in Arcadia. And when we got to Orlando, it's like, I asked him again, so you're not going to go if you have to wear a mask. And he's like, it's too hot, I cannot handle it.
I'm like, I don't like Disney that much.
And I was like, okay. He's like, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go myself. It's like, because I still want to see how it feels, the feeling of it, right? To see everything close and that kind of stuff. So it's like, I'm just going to go quick. I got my own, don't worry about it. 2 days later, well, if you're going to go, just because, so you don't go alone, I'll go with you. And I was like, no, you don't have to go. And it's like, no, I'll go with you. I will sacrifice myself and go with you. So all of a sudden, he sacrificed himself, and we went. And actually, we went with the ballerinas. We went with our friends. So that was
and I didn't want you to feel weird there by yourself. You know.
Yeah. Oh, our RV journeys, they just sent $27.99 Canadian dollars.
Woohoo!
I'm assuming it's the exchange. Thank you. Oh, don't dance, right?
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to dance while I'm driving?
Yeah, that's right. Please.
Oh, sorry. No dancing while I'm driving. Woo, thank you so much.
So my time, Ken and Brenda, is like, should we pass on Mexico in 2021? Should we pass on Mexico in 2021? Pass us in.
You mean the caravan with us, or going to Mexico, or?
Sure. What
I would say if you're just going to Mexico, I don't know why you would pass on it. I know supposedly they're going crazy right now with all this stuff, but who knows what's going to happen there in 6 or 8 months.
Yay. Here's to our viewers. I hate to tell you, but it's sunny and clear skies here in Tampa Bay. Oh, thank you.
Really? It looks like the world is coming to an end here in Orlando. It is pouring down here right now. Yeah. Well, everybody's driving like little old ladies.
Earlier,
yes.
So.
Everybody's driving like little old ladies because it's raining so hard.
My Ken and Brenda said, is Mexico still on? Yes, it's still on.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking earlier. We'd rather tackle that and do a good caravan, do a good thing, than trying to tackle that and everything and just do half things halfway. Let me see.
Oh.
That's what,
see,
this is
I can't even freak out while I'm driving right now because you guys are all watching. But what are you doing? Just drive.
He's containing himself.
It's just water.
Timothy, got my mom to give me a haircut. Told her to put half Mac on. I know.
Half Mac on.
Then it snowed in mid-May. So I'm assuming very short. I know. Moving the mark is just like, I feel bad for them. I was going to super chat them $100 until they cancel everything too.
That's awesome. Yeah, so the Baja Caravan Mexico is definitely on. And again, if everybody who says they want to go, we might wind up doing 2 of them next year. Who knows?
Yeah. Kevin says, can I do and get a super chat to protest the everything 2 decision? That's what that is coming from. Stephen, Lorena, can you use the money to invest for me? I mean, I'm sure that jokingly, but I actually have some friends of mine and family asking me the same thing, and I always answer the same thing. For me, it's too much responsibility handling other people's money.
Yeah.
So I usually say no.
But if you got an extra 100K sitting around, you want to send it, you know, I'll talk to her.
So yeah. So anyway. So yeah.
But
let me see if I can fix my chat. It's been
fix your chat because you're not going to be able to get everything
out there. So you keep talking,
there.
keeps your head also from.
All right, keeps me from running into people and swearing and yelling. Yes.
So
it is absolutely teeming down here. So because of that, people are being what I would say overly cautious, and it's making me crazy right now. But better safe than sorry, I guess. I guess when you grow up in a place that snow and rain and ice and all that stuff in the winter, a little bit of rain doesn't really freak you out.
Mark Fitzroy says, hey Kevin, so does that mean that you have to refund me for the RV2 tickets I bought from you?
Yes, any tickets that you bought off of Miller, make sure that you get them to refund.
And Kevin says, no refund.
And just want to say, I know that a few of you have been joining Kevin and Laura on their Thursday nights for their cooking show. And if you haven't, you should check out their little cooking show, especially if you're interested in vegan stuff. And they make some delicious dishes, so you guys should check them out on Thursday. They're doing every Thursday night, so you should check them out.
Yes.
I think they're doing 7 p.m. Eastern as well. So I know some of the usual suspects that are here are hanging out on their channel as well, doing the cooking thing, so that's always cool.
I don't know what's going on in my chat, because it's like when I log in again, it shows the last messages, but then I see that they're in yours keep rolling, mine just freezes to whatever.
I don't know. I don't know why that would happen.
But Sosa says, Kevin, give me back my money. So everybody's trying to get a refund from Kevin.
Yeah, you guys just know that that's gone. You'll never see that money again.
Florida drivers are bad enough in good weather. I don't like to say we're gonna become Floridians. I don't want to say anything bad about Floridian, but that's one of our pet peeves over here.
Yeah.
So Viva Mexico 2021, yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So how many of you guys were thinking on actually going to the
who would like to go to Baja February, March of next year? Again, that's one of the things that's gonna make people make or break it for people. It's gonna be 60 days, folks. From the time you leave the US border to the time you get back, it will be a full 60 days. We mapped it out day by day on boondocking in places and staying on the beach in places and camping in campgrounds in certain places, and the different activities that we think we want to do, like whale watching, maybe going out on a party boat on a catamaran and hanging out together and snorkeling off the party boat and doing all those kinds of things, and of course a little bit of downtime for you guys to go do whatever the heck you want to do, whether you want to go, you know, knit a blanket on the beach or whatever you're into. So 60 days is what we're looking at from border down to the bottom and back again. So know that you're going to have to be gone from February 1st to March 31st. Is there 31 days in March, Lori? Something like that, or somewhere around in there, but it's 60 days. So that's one of the things that is going to be a determining factor for some people as whether or not they can or want to be gone that long. So
the breeze, Chuck says, my RV t-shirt just got more valuable. It's like
here we go.
You know you're gonna get hit for that one.
I know.
Mr. Robota says, it's like, I am holding out for a Nova Scotia New Brunswick caravan. The funny thing is that today we were talking about the Nova Scotia New Brunswick area.
Right.
So how cool it was, and other things that we missed on the way there that we'd like to go back to. Just because we are fully committed and we really want to do the Mexican caravan, we think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Otherwise, we will go northeast.
Right.
This year.
Yeah, absolutely. The couple we sat with and watched the launch with tonight, they actually did some of the same things that we did when we were out in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and all that, and they really had a good time. And so that's the kind of stuff we love hearing. We love hearing when people visit some of the things that we've shown on the channel, and we've inspired others to go check that stuff out, and then we hear that you guys had a great time and really enjoyed it. That's always awesome. Of course, you can tell us it sucked too. Like, I'm all right with that. Like, you can say, hey, I went to that place you recommended, it's terrible. I'm all right with that.
We have done the same thing. There's some places that people recommend that we go there, and we're like, we're not that psyched as other people about this area, but everybody to their own thing, right? Our RV journeys is like, what the hell is with the thumbs down? Go away, trolls. That's part of the life in YouTube. Thumbs down.
Go what?
I guess we have a thumbs down, so it's like 2 thumbs down.
Yes! Woohoo!
You're not a true YouTuber if you don't have thumbs down.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yes. Anyway, it says people of Father would love to go, but this lockdown has taken a toll on the money.
Oh yeah, it's taken a toll on a lot of people in a lot of different ways. We're hearing stories from a lot of people, and then for others, it's been the exact opposite. It's been crazy. My son's making more money now on unemployment than I think he made when he was working, which is insanity that they did that. So that, and let's not ever scratch that. Let's not talk politics. But he's making more money than he was at his job, which is insane. Now a lot of people don't have an incentive to go back to work, which is just nuts. But so yes, it has taken a financial toll on a lot of people.
You have two sides of the coin. If people are making too much money with this, with what's happening, that they don't want to go back to work, but then you have the people that got stuck in between,
right?
Where they have no job, no other income, and they have to feed their family.
Right.
Yeah.
We were one of the ones that kind of got stuck in between. Like we're in a position where we can't get unemployment for what we have, and our income just went to zilch. So, like, there's other people that, you know, we've got a little bit of money put away so we can weather the storm a little bit. But for a lot of people, we've heard about people that have just opened up businesses. The folks we were with tonight, their I believe daughter and son-in-law opened up a business in New York City last year. How would you like to have done that in the heart of Manhattan? So last year, opened up a brand new business in the heart of Manhattan, and then this happens.
They have 180 employees.
180 employees.
And now they have 20.
Right. So stuff like that, stories like that. So a lot of this has been chaotic. You got to do the best you can with what you have, though. You got to keep fighting, and you know, we'll all come out the other side. So yeah, a little bit crazy.
Charron says, no way do I want to be out of this country for 60 days. Do you think you will ever do another RV? I mean, maybe we'll do eventually another gathering like that, another party like that. Now, definitely, it's like, it's not for everybody. Being 60 days, if that's uncomfortable to you, definitely don't go. You will be miserable. It's like, but I have to say, once you get down there, you fall in love.
Yeah.
When is the Bath Caravan? I know, right? It's like, we need to join one. By the way, your mom is here. Mary Charron.
Hi, Mommy. Mwah.
Oh,
virtual hug.
Such a mama's boy.
I am not a mama's boy.
You're not a daddy's boy.
No.
I know you're. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're nobody's boy, I guess.
I'm my own man, damn it.
Yeah, Bob and Tams, and there's a lot of people here ready for Baja, so that's amazing.
Yeah, again, we don't expect it to be for everybody. It's like saying, hey, let's all go to Disney World next month. Like, there's a lot of people that don't want to go to Disney World. That's okay, cool. I love Disney World. I love the mouse. But same thing with Mexico. I don't expect everyone to go, woohoo, I'm totally on board. There's some people that, for whatever reason, don't want to leave our country. I get it.
Yeah, I guess it's not for everybody.
Not for everybody.
Kirk Emerson, now that SpaceX is the next big thing, let's plan a moon caravan.
Woo!
Ooh, I'm into that one. I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost.
I can't wait till the cruise lines come back up, and you can get a 12-day cruise for $4.
Okay.
We're in. What?
He's joking.
No, I am not.
You are.
I would go on a cruise tomorrow if they open them back up.
You feel uncomfortable going into a restaurant right now?
Well, I wouldn't go into a restaurant. I don't go in. I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable going into a restaurant right now.
You would go to a cruise.
I think it's not.
When the air is being recirculated and all that stuff.
I'll stay most of the time outdoors.
People just kind of like grab their face and everything and then put their hands into the buffet.
Yeah, it's all right. You got to die from something.
It's not. See, I lost my train of thought here. I'm trying to. Let's look for a question. I need to get back to work. Abe Collins said, no money for the past 10 weeks. Absolutely. Like I said, like my mom, she has been out of work almost for 2 months in Mexico. There is no unemployment in Mexico.
There's no such thing as unemployment or government subsidy in Mexico.
Yeah, so that's been a tough one in other countries. I mean,
yeah.
I guess we live in a country that we are lucky. We have a wealthy government that will totally amazingly print money for us. So it's like there's other countries that will not do that. So
yeah, curious, do you guys is there an unemployment benefit in the UK? That'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, Kevin says the incentive is that unemployment will stop here. It's like, yeah, I mean, you will think, but they're trying to extend it $600 a week until the end of the year.
That's just crazy.
Richard Hoover, expect that unemployment benefits do not go go on forever. They do expire. Well, yes. The question is like people still want to stay in their house and just being paid until they expire. So yeah, a lot of people giving their comments in there. That's the government. So I think my thing freeze again. Dang it.
So we're somewhere in downtown Orlando or somewhere. I mean, we might be in Chinatown, Orlando. I don't know. Are you sure? I think we might have missed the turn. This doesn't look like an area of Orlando we should be in.
No, we're supposed to go through the middle of Orlando.
Oh, really?
And then after that is...
Like, here's a massage parlor here, happy ending. This one is a neon sign that says puppies.
Oh.
What kind of puppies are we talking about?
There's a Domino's, normal business as well, and IHOP. There's normal businesses around here too. In half a mile, we're going to do a left, by the way.
Okay, cool. All right. It just doesn't look like the best part of Orlando. Like, there's no Mickey Mouses around here.
Well, it's different. Downtown, actually, I know where we are.
Yeah, I know where we are now, too. Now that I see the lake, I know where we are. There's a lake, folks.
We used to come here for trainings, what, like 5 years ago?
Yeah, or
5,
so.
6 years ago.
Oh, I just went through that light there. It's red. Pretty red.
You need to stop that.
Whoa!
I know what you're thinking about.
Oh, don't mind us. We're just driving here. We're doing a live show while we're driving.
Funny.
So.
No joking. My mom, every time like we see her, my mom just gives me her blessing many times because.
Oh, that is just
it's
so
true.
not. Well, I know it's true, but it's so unnecessary.
We're gonna do left in Orange Avenue.
I thought we were going left on 4. We're going 4 west. Okay,
well,
I'm not gonna run that stoplight.
I guess 4.
I can see the signs. We're good.
Well, no, I think
we're
4
good.
is close.
There's a super chat from somebody.
Brian Nayawa. Lorena, will you please send this to your mom for me? $30. Oh, you're so nice. That's not for you.
Thank you, Brian. No, I know it's for your mom. We'll send it.
Thank you.
Make a left and another left. Rescue those puppies. Exactly, right?
Stop encouraging. He gets to encourage with all
I can only have my glasses on while we're at the stoplight. Waze, RV wondering. Well, no, she can't use Waze because she's trying to look at the chat.
Hey, there is a lake every few yards around Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
Name. Yeah.
Exactly, absolutely. What my mom just said something on there. Don't forget.
Thank you from Brian. You're so great. Thank you from Mom Charron.
From Mom Charron. Oh, see, now my mom's gonna be asking for money too, Brian.
Other mom.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta take my glasses off now. We're moving. I can't drive.
Oh, you could stop for directions. You know it's a guy, right? Guy doesn't
stop for directions. It's pouring rain. Nobody's gonna come near our car here.
I know. Where's our one?
What? We're going up here to 4 West. Look, there's a giant sign right now.
Okay. There is a sign for 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
See, it said here it was closed. So what are you talking about?
Well, it looks like this ramp might be closed.
They're just lying to us. Okay, we're gonna be under the bridge for a little bit.
All right, cool. There we go. All right.
There you go.
Whew. There. Ooh, look at that. The glow from the taillights. It makes my forehead look sunburned even worse than it is.
Everybody is kind of like going with the free puppy thing.
Free the puppies! I have never seen a neon puppy sign. It had to have been a gentleman's club. Had to have been. Free them puppies.
Maybe it's a puppy mill.
It could have been a puppy mill, but that's a terrible thing then. We should go drive through the front of the building. Oh, this is why Google was telling us to turn left on Orange Avenue. Exactly. Because this ramp is closed. Oh, I could have made it up there though.
No, but just follow everybody. They're going to the same place.
They're all going to the same place?
Yes.
All right. So anyways.
See, now you always wonder, it's like, how do they handle directions? How they drive together? It's like all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
This is real time.
This is real time.
This is real, like you should have gone this, gone there, done this, turn left, right here. That happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, this is it. So I think after this I don't need directions, right?
No, we'll be on 4 and we'll be heading towards the Disney World, the land of the 6-foot rat.
I know that we might not. We were talking about 3 years ago that we were here. We could not do Pandora because they had just opened. Well, no, they were gonna open the week after we were leaving, and and we skipped. They were like, it's gonna be like 2-3 hour lines. We're not gonna do that. We'll do it another time we're here. And right now we're here 3 years later, and then it's closed. We can't do it.
It's a good thing we put off going in December, right?
I know. Not December. We can talk about after the RV thing,
Well,
and then we were.
Well, when we got here in December, we thought, well, we'll go before the RV thing, and then we thought, no, we better focus on the RV thing.
That's not
and
true.
then
Paul was like the entire time in December just
focused on the RV thing.
About the RV thing. So, justify, Lorena, the orbit of the Tesla is only around the flat side of the Earth. Oh, I see. That's why I cannot see the Tesla line, because on the other side.
Oh, that's right. Because we're on the top and it's underneath us.
From the coast, this is like watching TV. I'm sure it's not the same kind of production, but
yeah, the production value is definitely much lower here. There's some really cool buildings here in downtown Orlando. Just to let you guys know, there's a building on this side. There's one over there. There's one right there. There's one right there in the back. You can see.
Reconstruction in Orlando? What? It's a non-stop here.
And now there's a road going over top of us this way and one going that way. Who's driving the car?
Are the entrance ramps under lockdown too?
Exactly.
Yeah, sure, right? Yeah.
So what areas of the country are you guys in, and are you guys still on lockdown? Are they doing soft openings? What's going on? Talk to us.
John Davis. Hi guys, did you see the launch? We were at the launch.
We were at the launch, yes. Joan, how are you?
The people we were with, Bonnie and Javi, they used to go to launches in the NASA grounds, like at NASA grounds.
Yeah, her dad worked at NASA, so she used to go out on the grounds.
So that was super cool.
And I guess back in the day, you were allowed to go out onto the...
on the ground.
I think you were allowed to go onto the ground as a regular citizen. Who is that? What is that?
Tony, is what I'm trying to say.
Tony
Hemper.
Hemp, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
For Lorena.
I would dance. Oh, it's for Lorena. Like, let me do a half dance, because I can't let go of the steering wheel.
I have to say, I appreciate you guys. You trying to
yeah,
help
that's not much.
She doesn't.
Yeah,
she's not asking for money. She doesn't need it. Don't worry about you guys.
You're gonna make her cry.
She's gonna be like, I'm gonna PayPal her stuff, and she's like, what is that for?
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, like, people here are trying to help you.
You guys are absolutely insane. You're absolutely amazing.
So,
what are you guys watching on TV? What are you guys binge watching? We just started last night. We watched the first 2 episodes of the new Steve Carell sitcom called Space Force. Holy shit! Holy crap! It's funny. It is freaking hilarious.
So, another question to you guys, whoever doesn't want to answer, is like, is it your state, the state parks, or just the parks in your state? Are they opening?
Yes, that's a great question.
Because I know
are state parks and national parks in your state open?
Are not traveling on purpose, thinking that every single park is closed. Other people are traveling, telling us, "Oh, we have been already cross country and parks are okay." So it's like, let us know if you are traveling. What's the deal?
You have got to spin the phone around to show them outside. See if you guys can see outside here.
Let me see if I can.
Without hanging up.
Yeah, I'm trying not to push any
Maybe
buttons.
you're out the side window or something. Holy smokes, it is just teeming down. It is craziness outside right now. Absolute craziness.
Okay, Lori Lo says our state park's closed for camping. Where is that, Lori? UK starting to relax. Pubs are still closed. Oh.
Lori's gonna hang up on everybody.
Trying to go. I will do that on your phone. I will on your phone. It says, oh my goodness. State parks in Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas are open. Nice. Where's the thunder and lightning? Well, you cannot see it. I have not heard it, but you can see the
flashes maybe. Now you can hear the thunder. So it is. If it rained like this in Vegas for 15 minutes, the whole city would be underwater.
Yeah, because Orange County almost all open here in Florida. Yeah, I mean everything.
Yes.
Pretty much everything in Florida except for movie theaters, some I think gyms and stuff like that
Yeah.
is closed.
Who is that just said that?
Jose Sosa.
Oh, Jose. Yes, sir. You are correct.
We camped in Utah State Park last week. Goblin Valley State Park, I highly recommend it. So Utah State Park in Texas are accepting reservations. So it seems to be like everybody's not having problems. Your mom says, well, our park is open to seasonals only. We can hear it.
Oh, my mom, you said you can go to the park now?
No,
That's cool.
Yeah, she can go to seasonals only.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
So you need to go to Norway Pavilion in EPxxx. You can see what they say about Freya.
Yes, we can. We've researched Freya quite a bit, actually.
Been there before, though.
The goddess of sex and love and war.
Casinos in Nevada opening June 4th. We heard that.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be interesting to see how they handle that.
Yeah, somebody said they were going to put, like, plexiglass up in between machines or something. We're all losing our minds.
It says Cali parks are open. So yeah, it's like, so pretty much the rest of the world, everything in the country is already open. New Hampshire open for residents. June 15 likely to non-residents.
One of the things we just have to do is maintain some distancing while we're out there so that, one, we keep people safe, and two, we don't lose the privilege again. There is going to be a spike again. There's no doubt about that. It is going to happen. So we are going to see some more cases. New
Jersey, I guess, like some saying that they're not open. There's one around their house, and that one's still not open. So
New Jersey, New York, maybe a while, just because of what it's a hot spot. And again, I don't expect larger cities to be back to normal anytime soon. When you've got a population living that close together, it's a little tough.
So, who is America Unboxed? Like, if you can put, like, how we met you. We drove down the strip a few days ago. It was so strange. No cars or people. Yeah, our friends over there, they say it's eerie. It's just weird. Like, just to go in the middle of the strip and nothing around. Like, no lights, no other cars, or nothing. We need suggestions for naming our beaver motorhome. Any ideas? Oh my God, Debbie or Randy, I'm not sure who posted that. You just open a Pandora box.
Oh my
but if
God.
anybody has any ideas for names for Randy's and Deb's, Randy's beaver. How do you say it without even sounding funny? I mean, it's like, how do you say it? If you have any ideas, feel free to post them.
How about Brownie? What? Brownie the beaver.
Is that an actual thing? It's a cartoon or something?
No. Bucky? Bucky the beaver?
No.
How about I cannot see the road right now?
Lori says Bucky.
Holy smokes, Orlando Porsche is badass.
Mark and Lisa Roy says not even gonna go there. Kevin, all yours. So yeah, it's like, oh my God, yeah, it's like you cannot see the road. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit chaos here, folks. So I'm going to maintain eyesight to the front, and
no, you
we just need to tilt it a little bit.
Like we talk, don't worry about it. Everybody's chilling.
I'm sure you can barely.
Thoughts.
I don't know. Look into the front. Don't worry.
Guys, did we lose you?
I don't know if we lost him or not. I know it's just that lightning bolt strike was crazy. Are we still live or are we dead?
I think we're live. You're back, so
okay, we must have left for a minute.
Back.
That lightning strike was so close and our phone went dead as soon as that happened.
It just went shook.
Yeah, it went definitely into reconnect mode. So this is
talking about
crazy.
lightning in Florida. I have to say, when we were at Big and Tammy, first one that hit so close to us, we didn't only hear it, we felt it.
Better talk really loud, Lorena, because the rain is coming down. You guys are probably might see my face. There's cars pulling over under the overpass. There we are. Oh, little overpass. There was cars pulling over on the underpass there. Oh, now people have got their four-ways on.
Mark Fitzroy says, Lorena, you're scared of Kansas weather. Well, no, I'm not scared of the weather, I'm scared of the tornadoes. Welcome to the Sunshine State.
Yeah, baby, Sunshine State. Ozzy is going to be losing his stuff right now. Poor Ozzy.
We need to get back to Ozzy.
Yeah, I'd like to get back, but I don't even know where we are right now.
We're just taking it slowly. We're literally on the highway making 40 miles an hour if that. So it's like...
Yeah, we're down to 40 miles an hour on I-4. A lot of people with their four-way flashers on right now.
We're taking our time right now. Our lights are on, so we should be good. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, welcome to the Sunshine State. I totally agree with that.
What a fun live. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am.
More tornadoes in Southeast this year. I have to say, Wednesday, there's a... Oh no, I would say that's a house.
No, police.
On Wednesday that we went to see the launch for the first time, we went and grabbed a sandwich with our friends, and as soon as we parked in the parking lot, like all our phones went off saying tornado
warning, take shelter.
Take shelter now. And luckily we're going into sandwich shop, so we actually went to the sandwich shop.
So we went to Subway.
I mean, nothing happened.
No.
But it's just kind of weird when you see that kind of, I don't know, that kind of messages.
So I have no idea where we are right now. I cannot see.
People are.
Ooh, that looks a little bit like. That looks a little bit like it. What's the Universal right there?
I don't care. You just focus on the street, okay? Okay, let's around it right now.
So, wouldn't this be crazy if while we were live, we spun around in a whole bunch of circles and hit a pole?
Oh, actually, this exit is Whole Foods.
That exit is Whole Foods. Do you want me to go there?
No.
Because I can't see the exit.
Not right now.
All right, good, because I can't even, I don't know where the exit is. I can barely see the lines on the road.
Oh my God, this is such an unusual life. Had a creature hit my property in April, took out 50 trees. Oh wow, where do you live, Timothy? Never realized how big poles can wear. I know.
Wow, Lori.
What?
You know what they say about guys with big hands?
Big gloves.
Big gloves, yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's weird that my hand is like right in front of the camera right there.
I know, but it's
You
like...
can probably see how hairy they are too.
Your magnet on the phone is on that side. So
Oh, I know. I know.
So...
Whoa! You guys see that flash?
Everybody coming to a stop.
Everyone's
right
coming to a
now.
stop. We are in the middle of I-4 right now. We are doing 25 miles an hour. People with their flashers on. Maybe I should put my flashers
Yes,
on. No, I feel like a dork.
Don't feel like a dork. It's for safety.
No, it's... Well,
When it's this pouring rain,
I know. Well, it's just rain though.
it's pouring. Like, it's horrible. Like,
All these
so,
people pull over on the
when
side of the road.
heavily raining like this, do you put your four-way flashers or not? Because there's always a debate on that. Like, some people do it, some people don't. Some people think it's stupid, some people think it's smart. So
Because I think at this point, everybody's going slow.
I think,
There's
like,
no reason to put four-ways on.
any topic in this country, we're divided, people.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we're all going slow at this point, so why do I need to put four-ways on? Turn those off.
Turn them off right now. I will turn them on again.
We're all doing 10 miles an hour. And if you're gonna pull over on the side of the road because of this, folks, pull over. Like, get off the road.
People are pulling over on the left side of the highway.
On the left side of the highway, and they're not pulling off the road. So
Super unsafe.
this is crazy.
Hey guys,
So-
oh, we love Kimmy because you are a dork. That's why I love him too. He says, just think I'm lucky enough to be riding a motorbike. I know, we saw 4 motorcycle cops earlier and they were getting drenched.
Yeah, they were hunkered down underneath an overpass.
Flashes are for self-centered people.
I love that. Who said that?
That was Marty Emmerich.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, just put your right signal on and piss everyone off. People do that.
That's
like,
the guy in front of us.
Their eventual race.
I think he has his four-way flashes on, but one's not working and he's unaware.
You're not supposed to use your four-ways if there is snow or low visibility. Don't fly. So,
I agree. everyone should be going slow right now, so there's no reason to have four-way flashers on. What happens if somebody's going to do a lane change right now and they have their four-way flashers on?
Somebody says, love this version of last Saturday. Like, so next last Saturday, we just go driving.
Yeah.
Like, if we had the
We'll
little
just
kid
drive
behind, you know, like a friend situation,
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
put it on the car and go.
I think it would be cool if there was something right in here, though. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, everyone's up to 40 now. Everyone's still driving with their
We're
four-ways
rocking.
on. We're rocking.
We're rocking
Of
at
course.
40. Well, it says that there is a slowdown coming.
How far? There's a slowdown coming. We're doing 40. Of course there's a slowdown coming.
Well, we're in orange, and it's going to be red.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's the other thing, is I have no idea where our exit is because I can't see any of the signs.
I have GPS on purpose.
Oh, okay. How far before we have to jump off here?
Let me see. Many miles away.
Okay, many miles away.
We're still not there. Road rage light.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, change the name to Road Rage Live.
Road rage.
Oh my
live?
God! If I will put him every time he drives,
That is not true.
you
I
will
am
unsubscribe.
a calm, cool, collected driver. Kevin will back me up on that.
No. I do.
And then of course
flashers.
you get the one moron that everybody's doing 40 and he's doing 60. You get that guy because you know he's super powerful and his truck won't hydroplane and crash into that pole. I literally
He says,
cannot see.
years ago in Florida in rain, like that we finally had to pull over on a 2-lane marked non-stopping. When the rain cleared, we found a cop right in front of us doing the same. Well, if it comes to a point like you cannot literally see anything, I mean, yeah, I guess it's safer just to pull over even if it says do not
Right.
stop.
Right now it's just visibility is probably 150, 200 yards maybe. You can barely see the lines on the road because there's so much rain and water on it, but it's still drivable. It's just not 60 mile an hour drivable really. I'm doing just over 45 maybe, but anyways, is it still clear in Tampa? I'd be curious to know.
Let me see.
Dan and Ellen, is it clear over there in Oldsmar? I was on with Traveling Robert the other night on his live, and I asked him a question and he answered. And it is kind of weird because it's like the person on the TV's talking to you. So it is a little strange, I noticed.
Now what?
Like I asked Robert a question and he's like, oh, hey, Paul, what's going on? And he started talking to me. And then I was like, it is kind of weird because the person on the TV's talking to you. So it is a little strange in that respect.
Okay, Kevin says watching this video is making me happy pee. Imagine us that we're on the road, nowhere to
Yeah.
work. Just go slow, so you want hydroplane.
Yeah, I'm not going to go fast enough to hydroplane. That's what I was saying. The guy that's doing 60 is just asking for it.
Pull over and do some windsurfing. That's an idea.
Yes.
But the lightning might affect
Yeah, the
you.
lightning might not be good. Although the kite's not made of metal, so it shouldn't affect anything.
Are you closer to Freya? Yeah. Well,
We
now,
are a little bit closer to
getting
Freya.
closer and closer every single time.
Yeah. Every minute. So I think we're probably 20 minutes away yet from Freya, I would think. I don't know. But we're not as close as I'd like to be in this weather. And then we're going to go from Interstate 4 here onto what's called 192, which is the
Not a drop of rain here.
tourist attraction
Ellen,
corridor.
that's it.
Really? In Tampa? Not a drop of rain, huh? We've got all your drops.
We're talking with our new friend Bonnie. They have been living here forever. Like since she born here, raised here, lived here in different parts of Florida. And they told usually on the coast doesn't rain as much because it usually blows to the inland. All the moisture from the coast goes into the inland and inland is where it
And then it
rains.
dumps on.
I think that it's like today is that way because
Yeah.
we left the coast being sunny. It was sunny over there. And here it's just pouring rain.
Here, Laura, do this so I can see you.
See what?
See you. Now you have a light on you.
Where will all these be when you open up the door? One or two at the door, or it will be on the very back in the bedroom in the corner. There's
Yeah.
where he hides, or behind the couch. I'll say it all day.
Billboard says exits 192 in 6 minutes.
Okay, when you get back home and have to swim the last 100 yards, I know, right? It's like, oh, and when we have parked the RV, it's a little bit of a downhill, so literally everything comes down onto our mat. So
Yeah, our mat
fun.
is going to be covered in mud right now.
Our RV journeys, I'm terrified of thunder and lightning. Just watching you guys has me freaking out. Time for another glass of wine. Is that Randy? No, I gotta be dead.
No, it's probably
But
Randy.
I would think like it rains a lot, isn't it, on the Victoria Island, Vancouver area? I would think that you guys get a lot.
I don't think they get as much rain as you think.
No?
No, I think that's a myth
Everything is
that
so...
the people that live in the Northwest give to everyone so that people won't move there.
Well, they say in the winter, isn't it? That is that way. But anyway, it's like everything's so green and lush that I will have to assume that, I guess. Probably a bad assumption.
All right, we are now driving past Disney World, one of the main entrances to Disney World. Of course, there's 45 exits for Disney World along Interstate 4.
Somebody's updating your mom about we're heading back to the RV in Thousand Trails, Orlando. Yes, I'm not sure we missed your question, Mary, but yes, we're heading back home right now in Orlando. Why isn't Lorena drinking during this live? I know, right? If I would have known that we were going to be this late, I would have brought my wine and drink it here in the car with all these cups around.
Yeah, the police still don't. They still kind of frown on you having open wine in the car. Yeah, because it's accessible to the driver. They don't know that I'm an perfect angel and I would never consume alcohol.
Perfect angel.
Yes.
I don't know about that one. He says, let me drop it to the...
Why is your iPhone... Oh, you're using it as a map right now. You really don't need that anymore, huh? You can try your phone again. I know where we are now.
Well, it says that in 2 miles, take exit 64.
Yeah. I know where we are now.
You know?
Yeah. We are now passing Disney Springs, folks, on Interstate 4. So if you look at a map, you can see where we are. And the lime garage and the orange garages are open right now so that you can go visit Disney Springs. I don't know if I can turn this other light on and I'll be able to
Preston Lynn says no rain at Fort DeSoto. Are you guys in Fort DeSoto?
You guys are in Fort DeSoto? Awesome.
That's
very
amazing.
Cool.
We're so jelly about
Yeah,
that.
we're very jelly. Did you use the Friday thing to get in there?
Can you send it our lane?
What?
Thank you.
I'm in our lane.
Thank you.
I'm just in that part of that lane too.
Just saying. That's sensible.
I was taking my half out of the middle.
Paul Perfect Angel, he's just always drunk on life.
Yes. Pretty much.
How long will you be in Florida? We are still trying to decide that, so we have no answer to that.
We're going to be here for the summer.
See? We're still debating.
We're going to be kiteboarding up a storm.
Moving the mark. We're the YouTube life ever. Totally agree. Diane says in Canada you open liquor has to be in your trunk. Oh really? So even if it's closed, a closed bottle of wine or a closed case of beers or a closed whatever?
No, I said open. It has to be in the trunk. How are you supposed to drive from the trunk?
Richard says, Barb likes to have the wine in a can while I drive. Good stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay, here's the question I have to ask for you old school folks that used to watch Bob and Doug McKenzie on, like, I don't know whether it was Second City TV or SCTV or whatever.
Oh, Dave is here. Not raining Titusville. Great seeing you.
Hey, Dave, what's happening?
Your point was totally right. Nothing on the coast. Everything came in land. All the rain came in land.
It's brutal right now. So, is it just me, folks? Or was I the only one that giggled every time they said Bob and Doug McKenzie were going to go into space? Or they didn't say Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Literally.
They just said Bob and Doug.
He was like a little girl.
I was like, every time they said Bob and Doug are going to space, I was like, hey, Bob and Doug, take off, eh?
Brenda Costa, I'll take earthquakes over tornadoes. 100%. That would be it, Brenda. We said that 182 our first time in Florida. That's Rob Webb. No hire car. Never again. With no hire car.
With no hired car. They're from the UK. They don't say rental. They say hired car.
Okay.
They say, we stayed on 192 with a hired car. Something like that. That was more like Harry Potter.
I think you heard this thing.
Yeah, I mixed some weird accent with the English accent.
Is the second turn?
Hello, mate. Let's take the rental car over. They say, hello, mate. Let's take the... What did he say? The other car. Oh, hello, mate.
No?
Let's take the hired car over to Disney World.
I think that was our...
No, that's Kissimmee. We're going this way. You just talk to people.
I just talked to people.
Yeah.
Speaking anything, stay on the line when you're running to the RV so we can watch the chaos.
Of Ozzy? Yeah.
Oh, and because we put the awning in, we have noticed that when it starts raining, it's not like your starts with raining, that it just rains, that you can still be under your awning while you're going in the rain. So it's not that way. The rain comes with wind. So you have to put your awning in. And so yeah, anyway, we had no awning cover while we unlocked the door of the RV.
Oh, the other night was a nail biter when it was raining so hard and I didn't get the awning in on time, and then the wind started and I thought for sure the awning was going to get ripped off, but it didn't. It wound up being okay.
Yeah, we're going to need kayaks for the last 100 yards.
We are now passing the ESPN's Wide World of Sports here at Disney.
So getting closer.
Getting closer?
It would be funny. My parents are watching sunset on the west coast of Florida, no rain there.
Crazy. Kelly, Craig, what's happening?
Keep raining, Kelly. How there's sun everywhere. Oh,
we just have a cloud hanging over our heads.
Morning, everybody spread some dawn around and open the one room so it gets bubble. We get foamy here.
Yes, exactly.
Let's also hang under the bed. Oh well. Well, he cannot handle the bed, but I hope you guys brought your kayak. I know everybody's going through the kayak, yes.
It is just insanity right now.
Yeah, we're getting closer. We're literally not that far away.
Very rarely you will ever see me driving a vehicle with both hands on the steering wheel.
That is true.
And right now, I am.
We are 9 miles away.
I usually drive with my knees, my elbows, hands, my nose sometimes.
We're 9 miles away from home.
We are nine miles away. Okay, cool.
So we're almost there, people.
Yes.
Yeah, but we might finish the live here in the session.
Oh, don't even start. It'll be too funny to finish the live running into the RV, and you know it.
Well, it's not about funny. It's about I have not cleaned up their names. It's a mess right now. People are mess.
Like people know their RV isn't a mess all the time?
Mess.
It is an absolute mess, but that's okay.
And this man doesn't know. He was trying to put together the backup camera.
I didn't try to put a backup camera in.
So what the hell are wearing there?
I just brought it out to look at it.
Oh, and now it's all over the place. See, that's what I'm talking to people.
I did fix your car though. Well, I think I did. I don't know. The engine light's no longer on, so that's a good thing.
Mark and Lisa have been already 32 days and we're free. So you're going full timing, Mark?
Woohoo! Nice.
Antonio Sousa, Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. Are you in Brazil?
Hey, Brazil, what's happening? You understand there's a little chaos going on down there? Is it as bad as everybody says? With the whole coronavirus thing down there.
I know they said they're getting hit hard right now.
Tagged hard, so.
My Mexico.
And Mexico. So there was a question I was going to ask somebody. Oh, Don and Kevin. Don Klein, are you still on? And if so, how are you enjoying your first couple of weeks in full-time living? We are now in the what is considered the tourist corridor. It's all the tchotchke shops, the gift shops, the giant CVS that looks like it should be in Vegas because of all the neon on it. And yeah, it is really crazy here because all the shops and stores are lit up, but there's nobody in them, and normally they would be packed with Disney tourists right now coming back from the parks. Even if it was pouring rain, this would be packed. But they tell you
how much business around here relies on the parks, that they really totally rely on that business.
Yeah, they
because
absolutely.
Because right now all the retail is allowed to be open, but they're not open. As long as Disney is not open and they're not open, they're not opening.
When they did open the stuff in downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs, they opened up the third-party vendors first. So no Disney stores were open when we were there the other day. And and they were really adamant about masks. They were telling people to put their masks on. The only time you didn't have to wear a mask is when you were drinking a beverage or sitting out on a patio somewhere.
When we were walking, we were all wearing our masks, and we saw people walking with no mask. And we're like, what's the deal with that? That they're not enforcing that, because you have these same people around too. And then we realized they're all holding a drink. So the loophole is, if you are having a drink or food, you don't have to wear your mask. So people will be walking with their drink on hand, but with the mask down. So anyway, I didn't know Mark and Lisa, they actually have been full coming for a year, but going, leaving their jobs in 32 days.
Oh,
so the real freedom
nice.
in 32 days.
Nice, congratulations.
So yeah, so good thing is like it's already coming down, and we are almost home. So
who else is on a countdown to full time? Who else is getting ready to go full time, or we're in the process of going full time when this craziness hit? I'd be interested to know that as well. How many other people are getting ready to hit the road, man?
Rick says wearing a mask below one's nose is like wearing a condom with the end cut off. Yeah, right. It's just only because you know you have to, not because you want to. I mean, you know that people wearing that under your nose because of that.
Right.
But I'm a little bit to blame for that. So, we've made it, people. Rain is already bearable.
Yeah, the rain has slowed down a little bit. We can actually have a little bit of visibility out the front windshield.
And we're almost there.
And we don't have that far to go, and then we'll get in with them. So it's been awesome.
Timothy says my engine light has been on for almost a year now. Truck's still going. I don't know if that's a good thing, Timothy.
Well, it depends on what it is. A lot of those things are just junk. But Lori needed the evaporated purge valve needed to be changed out, so I changed that the other day. First when I heard the evaporative purge valve, I thought, oh no, that's going to be hours of work, and then it wound up being a like 30-minute thing. So I've been postponing that for a couple of months now, but it went changed pretty quick.
Cliff and Vicky are here. Hey
Cliff and Vicky, what's happening?
Hey guys, miss you. Drive heavy in that mess. You what?
Yeah. Cliff, any idea when you guys are going back? I know the hotels are supposed to go back June 4th. So are you guys going back like a few days before that to get the fleet ready, or what's going on?
We're not in Boston anymore.
I was just asking a question.
Like,
I wasn't telling him he had to go back to work. I said, when do you guys go back to work? I would assume.
The British Chuck says, Richter says the summer has now most retired just in time for the end of their life. Right? That always happens.
Yeah,
it's like the worst thing is during their life, and then it's like everything is just like birds and just painting and food. That's the cool.
Yeah.
It says, Philippe went back last Tuesday doing polishing and prep, so
cool.
Back.
Cool. Awesome. It's got to feel a little bit weird to be in there when there's no other people there.
So Romeo with Rosie, I think she's going full timer too.
Awesome.
Right, because Mark says, goes faster than you will believe, takes 2 years to sell all of your crap. Well, Paul thought that we could sell it in 3 months.
Yeah, I thought we could do it in 3 months.
So yeah, it's true. It's like time passes pretty fast. It's like if you're playing a full timing, start little by little. Mostly, I would say the big stuff goes fast, so that's not the problem. All the little stuff.
The little stuff is what takes a while to get rid of, yeah.
So in that respect, we're getting rid of all the little stuff.
Yeah. Well, we can't miss our turn because then this goes on to 27 south.
I'm trying to. People are like Ellen and them. They're talking to Sam.
Yeah, everybody's normally having conversations with themselves, amongst themselves in the chat.
I can remember who said up here, like, they are scared for us, to please, even if we lose them in the chat, just to let them know that we got home safe.
But you would have to check on Facebook, I guess.
You're going to see us get home, don't worry about it. Maury Emery going full-time next September. We'd love to meet up with you guys in the NRD. Absolutely. Crystal Fun, 90 days away from return, but Katrina refused to let me go full.
Well, she doesn't have to go with you. You can go full timing.
He needs to go back.
Yeah, you just have to go back every now and then and say hello. I mean, you guys could FaceTime.
Katrina's still working.
Yeah. Well,
Katrina's still doing her thing. What are you gonna do when you are retired, fully retired, and Katrina's still doing her thing? Just like you're gonna stay at home, or you're gonna help her?
he's just gonna hang out at strip clubs every day.
Probably.
He's like, honey, I gotta go feed the puppies. Wink, wink.
Oh my goodness. Picking up again.
Yeah. So much for the rain settling down.
I spoke to you.
Yes. The rain is now coming down in droves again. But we're almost there now. It's not that bad.
And
So, Mom, how's it? I guess the weather is better up there in Canada.
Weather is better everywhere but here.
The weather is better except for good. Okay, I got it. Yes.
Anybody's wrong with
Everywhere in the world except for here, it's raining right now. It's good right now except for here, where it's raining.
Oh, Pamela Carter says we're in Orlando, Charron. The storm is huge. Please be careful. It's like, so we're neighbors right now.
Yeah, we're neighbors. We're gonna be pulling in there in just a few minutes.
Diane, it's like my cousin's living in September, so her house, it was my idea. She took my Class C that I just bought to try it out. Now she loves it. She's living before me. She bought a fifth wheel for me 3 years. For me, 3 years. See, that's what happens. It's like all our friends thought we were crazy about full timing. Like, literally, nobody was on board. Like, we don't have one set of friends that were like, oh my god, it's super cool.
Yeah, what an amazing idea.
It was more like, have you lost your mind? What are you doing? And since we went full timing, it's like some of them didn't go full timing, but they bought an RV and now they're going out on trips. The Hamptons on full timing. By the way, they're already stopping full timing.
Yeah, the Hamptons are going to be turning in their RV next year, or at the end of this year, I guess.
Anybody wants their RV.
That's right.
It's gonna be for summer.
Yeah.
34 feet, Georgetown, Class A.
Yeah.
And
beautiful coach.
Yeah, so we now know a lot of people. A lot of people thought we were crazy. Now it's like we converted them.
Look at the water coming off the roofs. Holy smokes.
I know.
But it is a crazy time out there, folks. So we hope everybody is staying healthy, doing well.
Are we wondering? Yesterday was 80, today is 60 and raining. The same here is like weather super crazy. One day it's like super hot that we have both ACs on. The other day it's like we don't need ACs and it's just kind of like chilly. Like right now it's 73 degrees. 73 degrees with humidity. It's actually chilly. Not super cold, but there's a little bit chill in there. So yes, I know what you're saying.
But it has been high 80s here the last week or so. High 80s and pretty humid, so it has been a little bit warm. High 80s, low 90s, I guess.
Here's to our viewers. Our friends told me we're nuts for even buying an RV. Like, right? It's like some people cannot understand us. Cannot understand our free spirit. What can I say? Ronald Johnson, Motorhome experiment convinced us to join the light. Just do it. Like, don't blame us on your bad decisions. That's what you
Yes.
see.
Don't be stealing my lines.
I told you, Jim. Real nice storm around Tempe right now. Okay, so I don't feel that.
Alright.
Hello.
There you go. Tempe. And it's probably pretty warm there right now, I would imagine.
Kirk Emerson, I'm a caregiver from elderly mom right now. I'll be going full time after that, going to build out a cargo trailer car holder.
Oh, cool.
We have heard that I have to say.
Seeking Serenity. Talk to Seeking Serenity.
You're not alone about that one.
David, he might be able to give you some insight of that, or maybe David can give you some pictures. Yeah, they did a build out of a cargo trailer.
Yes. Oh, by the way, last time we were watching Shark Tank, and there's this people asking for financing, obviously, for partners, and this couple of friends that they started their own business, converting vans.
Yep, doing basically Class B conversions.
Yeah, like hashtag van life, basically. And oh my God, they're doing so well. It's like,
And the people on Shark Tank thought it was like the most amazing thing, like, that people
do that?
actually travel in a converted van or a Class B, and we were like, yeah, disconnected rich folk.
Well, they just cannot believe somebody will want or like to travel.
Well, that's true. Maybe they were just feeling sorry for us all that we had to travel that way. Like, we don't have to travel this way. We choose to travel this way. Major difference, man.
Yeah, Karen Smith, not sure what they're talking about. The roaming with, like that, answering the roaming with Rosie, medical insurance is the hardest part. We are a long way away from Medicare. And I think that's one of the biggest topics too, when people go full-time RVing before they actually can qualify for Medicare. And there is not that many states that do it, but one of the allures here in Florida was that there's some medical plans that are nationwide. Now we have not switched our insurance yet, health insurance, but we have heard that those plans are extremely expensive. So we'll have to go back to you with that information because I have not shopped around, but if you need some sort of help or something like that, you can always go to your home state for doctor checkups or whatever. And we have the cheapest insurance literally that is out there, and it's basically for emergencies out there. Like we get stuck somewhere for anything. Every time I think it's getting better and stuff.
Yeah.
Saw a commercial on Hulu for water balloons, same as the RV thing. Those are super cool. When you can blow up like 50 or 100 balloons at the same time, that's super cool.
I don't know, what? Either lightning just struck a tree up here or a transformer blew up right here on the side of the road, but something just like went nuts right here.
I just saw the lightning, I didn't see anything else.
Something right here.
Diane, wow, it sounds terrible. Did you bring your paddles?
Yes.
I have my paddleboard in the back of the car. We ran out of space in the RV in the basement. So now I have my paddleboard and he has his kiteboarding on the back of the car because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we might deploy it in the car and just use it to get to the RV.
Of course, I do have my kite and harness and everything I need except for my board in the car. So we need to do that. We're just turning into the Orlando 1000 Trails right now. And so we're almost home. So we're going to be able to get back to old Ozzy, and Lori can give him a hug and let him know that everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, when he's like this, he doesn't like to get hugged. He's like, I just want to hide.
He just wants to hide, yeah.
He just wants your presence to be there. That's the one thing. He just wants to
Holy smokes, look at how much water is in the ditches here. Woo! It is crazy out. So, anyways.
Too dark out
we
now.
Really appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I know it's been a little bit weird. We've had about a little over 100 people on here tonight, which is cool. A little bit of a slow night. Of course, we posted it kind of last minute too. Thank you, John Senesi for telling me that I needed to do that. So there's nobody here at the booth.
So you're gonna have to get one and I'm not sure they are they gonna be able to get in?
I don't know, they should be able to.
But stuff here, don't they?
Are they able to come in?
No.
I'm gonna let somebody in. I don't know who they are, but I'll let
Just
them
tell
in.
them the code.
No, I'm not gonna tell them the code. I don't know who they are.
They're not gonna come and just like murder us. See, and I feel like there's nothing given the code. Some people feel strongly like we shouldn't do it. I want to do it to everybody, but if somebody's stuck in the rain like this and where there is no assistance here at the gate, I would give it a code. But anyway, that's just me, obviously. Someone's paying $1,000 for insurance, health insurance, but that's like nationwide or just for your state? Because Poland and we are paying almost $300. So just FYI.
No, it was security. They're sitting in their car instead of in the booth. So I got out and got soaking wet for security.
For nothing?
For nothing, man. For nothing. So, see how you are? You made me do.
TT, Sherwood, Orlando must be totally flooded. They have water issues at the best of times. We have heard that many
Sherwood,
times.
yes.
That's why we will not book there. Period. Just saying. I'm sure like it would be a nice campground when it's dry. Mary, good night. Your mom saying good night.
Good night, mommy.
Mommy,
you're going to bed at 8:40? She's not. She's going out drinking. She's probably going out drinking or dancing or something. Probably going out to the local bar. Try to hook up with some cowboy. A knowing mom.
Everybody's saying good night. Okay, the good thing is actually it's not raining as bad, so going into the
RV, going into the RV is
bad.
not going to be too bad here, but
okay, I'll wait for you to unlock the door. Then I go.
Oh, then you go. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring everybody with me. Here, can you carry these?
Let me see. Yes, I can.
All right. All right. You guys are gonna come with me, and so we're gonna pop inside here and try not to drop you.
You don't have to wait for me in the door. You can just go in and
so
just have the door open.
All right. You guys come with me, and we'll go inside the RV and hang out for a few more minutes before we call it a night. But again, you guys are amazing for hanging out so much. It's awesome. Woo. And let me see, Ozzy. Nope, he's not here at the door. Oh yeah, he is. He's here at the door. Let's get some lights on in here. There we go. And get another light on, and then we'll hang out, chat.
Oh my goodness. What's up, dude?
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That was quite the drive back today. I am going to sit over there with you, but I'm going to come and get something so that we can set the camera up.
Never a
or maybe
moment
not.
With the live Chuck says is like, I agree.
Yeah.
I have to say, now that I'm at home, I can pour myself a glass of wine.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely.
So before you guys go,
so you guys are going to have to toast with Lori before you go.
A glass of wine or a drink?
Yeah, you're going to have to get a glass of wine or a drink ready here, folks. Lori's breaking hers out. You guys are going to be able to have a toast here in just a minute.
Toast.
Oh, it feels so good to relax and not have to death grip the steering wheel in the pouring rain. And of course, my phone says that we're going to that it's going to die. That's interesting. Let me see here. We're not going to let that happen. Don't die, phone. Don't die. It's been plugged in that whole time, so I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
But okay, wait a second.
You wanna see something super cute? Ozzy, he always shows me when he's hungry, like where his food is. Like he's right here, and if I open this, right there, okay, we'll give you some food then.
Aww,
how cute is that?
Isn't that so cute? Ozzy the cat. It's a crazy little cat. So there was another question I was going to ask you guys, but I forget. So I'll remember later on tonight, and I'll just call all of you and then ask you the question, because I'm great the day after a disaster.
So this wine. Hold a second.
What do you got, Lori? Here, what do you got going on?
Go that way.
This way?
Move that
oh,
way.
wait, move this way? All right.
This wine actually was sponsored by Captain Sam.
Ooh, Captain Sam. You guys remember him from the RV thing?
I still have all the wines that was given to me in the RV thing. Those are the ones I've been opening the lights when I can. And this is one of them, Captain Sam.
Captain Sam.
And he's the guy that drove while he still was plugged into the
boat.
boat.
I can't believe you're going to throw him under the bus.
No, so people can recognize who it is.
So people can recognize. You could have said the guy with the 1970 GMC motorhome. 71 or GMC or something like that.
He knows I like him. He knows I like him. So it's fine, Captain Sam.
It's awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
Cheers, people.
Cheers, people.
What is your drink?
She didn't make me anything.
You want wine?
No, I don't want that. No, get that.
See?
Ugh.
What do you want?
Wait a second. Oh, these grapes are delicious. Ooh, wait, they're sour grapes and they taste nasty. Oh, let's just mash them up and make wine.
Tastes delicious.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Tastes delicious.
Makes no sense.
You have no taste buds.
There's a whole bunch of food like that that makes absolutely no sense to me. But
Well, you only get water.
I get water. All right. Well, I can't drink water because I'm holding on to everything. But anyways, hope you guys are all doing well.
We made it home, people.
We did make it home.
Safe and sound.
Thanks for driving along with us and keeping us company. That was amazing.
With your amazing questions and comments.
Yeah.
That is like
Questions, comments, concerns.
You guys are kind of hilarious. At least keep us entertained, and if not, and I hope we didn't worry you too much as well. And you know what? We didn't lose you. Like for a second, we thought we lost you, but we didn't lose you at all. So that was awesome too, because cell signal in this area with our AT&Ts has been. It's like we have been using more like T-Mobile and the Verizon, but this time AT&T rocked actually. So
It did. It did really good, except for the one lightning strike.
I know, they didn't like that, but I will understand the phone.
So what time is it? 8:45, 15 minutes. So what have you guys been watching on TV? We had mentioned that we watched Space Force, which was hilarious. The new space drama, I guess? The melodrama? The space sitcom with Steve Carell. And John
Malkovich.
John Malkovich. Holy smokes, he's funny in this.
Our RV journalist had to open another bottle of wine. Cheers, Lorena.
Ooh, a second bottle of wine. Woo woo.
Woohoo.
Nice. Nicely done. Cheers. So what else? What have they been watching? We got Disney Plus free with our Verizon that we got back in Tampa at the RV show. And we didn't know that. And then Vic and Tammy told us that we get it. So we finally got Disney Plus up. So we've been binge watching Disney movies. And I will say that some of them are not so great.
Like what? Oh.
Rip Girl.
Yeah.
Rip Girl, about a Hawaiian girl that was a Hawaiian kid that moves to Hawaii and inherits the
We've been watching like
plantation.
So much that last night I thought, I need a break from Disney movies. I need to watch something else.
We watched the original Lion King, which was awesome.
Yeah.
We watched the original Mary Poppins, which was awesome.
Karen Smith asks, how long is that ride on a good day versus today?
On a good day, about an hour and 15 minutes. And today, closer to...
I have to say, today it was not only the rain. I mean, I think that was a big part of it. Well, the live, but even before the live, it was not raining at all. The problem with it is that everybody was leaving the area because of the launch. And that traffic make it a lot longer. On Wednesday, when we left, we got there in an hour and 15 minutes. And coming back, it was 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
All right.
So it was bad. So it's not only the rain; it was also the launch. So.
It was also the launch. What's crazy is that the launch was at 3:22, I believe, and we waited till 5:30 to leave. So almost 2 hours. 5:30. Do some math for me, folks. I think that was 2 hours. So we waited 2 hours before we left, and the traffic was still a nightmare getting out of there to come back to Orlando. So it shows how many people actually went down to the launch and were there at the launch from Orlando. Pretty crazy. And then there's only, from Orlando to Titusville, there's only two main roads to get from there to here. One is 528, which is the toll road, and the other one is 50, which is a kind of a secondary road. So it was a nightmare coming back today. And then the rain just exasperated that.
Yeah, they made everything worse. But Jose Sosa says, watch Chronicles of Yoda from Star Wars. Huh?
You mean...
we just watched Mandalorian.
We just watched The Mandalorian, the first season.
Well done.
Really good. It was really good. People had... Vic and Tammy had told us about it. They got us watching it, and we really enjoyed that. So, The Chronicles of Yoda.
Mr. Roda says, Dark on Netflix. Let me go through a run of like what people are watching.
All right. What are people watching, Lori?
Our RV Juniors reruns of Timmy and Vegan RV. Aww.
Oh.
Reliving the Rockford Files.
Rockford Files? That's an oldie, but a goodie.
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer is an interesting movie. That is the movie where they all... The world, I think, has become a frozen wasteland, and they all live on a train, right? And it's all about the classes on the train. Very crazy movie.
Have you watched it?
We have watched it.
People, I'm the kind of person I watch something and then I forget it like a week later, and then if I watch it again,
so
it's
great about being married to Lori is she forgets movies, and if I like them, I can just watch them again. She doesn't remember it.
I'm like Dory, the little fish on
Very much
Nemo.
like Dory on Finding
5 Second
Nemo.
Memory.
Yes.
Letterkenny on Crave.
Letterkenny is one that we haven't watched yet. Kevin and Laura told us that we need to because it's basically redneck Canadians, and so I do need to check that out.
Here's our viewers who watched the first season of Upload on Amazon Prime.
Upload, we've heard that's good.
Ironically, watching The Rain Netflix series, followed by the German Dark.
Dark. I have to go back to the Expanse, the one Kevin and Laura got us watching. That was a phenomenal series.
Well, we watched all the episodes. So
we watched them all.
Wait for new
yeah,
seasons.
We got to wait for a new season, but that
Kevin
was
says,
phenomenal.
Watching Regenesis, Tacoma FD, What We Do in the Shadows.
Ooh.
I watched Picard, The Man in the High Castle. That's Are We Wondering? So there's a few. That's it like that.
Can you guys can hear that rain? It's crazy.
Oh, Kevin says the Wynns made tepache. I know tepache is a drink made out of. Basically, it's pineapple. It's a pineapple drink, but basically you ferment pineapple, and it's an acquired taste. I would say it's not for everybody, but if you like it, it's a very good drink. Like obviously, I like it.
I think Kevin's hooked on it.
It was good. You remember it?
I don't remember it. You know me and taste buds. I don't remember what anything tastes like.
Exactly. The breeze, Chuck. He has been watching lots of KYD band videos.
Oh, Chuck, have you been drinking tonight?
Well, he's messing with Don. I'm not Don still here, but I know he's messing with Don.
Chuck, is Alaska on or off at this point?
Mr. Roboto, Dead to Me on Prime. Great series, funny and drama at the same time. Dead to Me. That's not.
Oh yeah, with the two girls. Yeah, the two girls. One of them, they killed their wife or something.
I watched the first
she killed her
episode,
husband.
but I didn't get into it in the first episode. So maybe it's like Breaking Bad that you have to watch more to get into it.
It's very possible.
Rewatch all the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, all the Marvel films.
Ooh, that might not be bad to do some Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff. That might be a good idea.
It doesn't rain in Florida. That's liquid sunshine.
Yeah, if it was daytime, maybe it would look nicer.
Yeah, I guess like a lot of people are like Dead to Me. Like, yeah, it's like awesome. Basic Instinct, Kevin Miller.
Oh wow, that's a classic.
Oldie.
Yeah, that's an old classic.
So yeah, Alaska's off. Chuck says
Alaska's off
till mid to late June. Not enough time. Yeah. I agree. If you cannot make it like.
If you can't be up there by June 1, then yeah.
Yeah, it's like then you're like going through everything extremely quick at that point. I mean, we know people that they were there only for 2 weeks. Like they hustled up there, they went around for 2 weeks and they left, and they're like, "Oh, we didn't like it." I was like,
we didn't get up there, I think, till July.
No, June.
Was it June?
The end of June, I thought. This one. Well, we started the trek.
Right.
It's like we were
Kevin and Laura were up there by June 1st.
Yeah, because when is June 21st, right? Does the solstice?
The solstice, yeah. So we were almost up there.
We were like on our trek, so we thought it's like, oh, we're never gonna see like the full sunshine days. We're gonna have nights now, and because we went further north on the Canada side, we still have full days. So that was crazy.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Hope Mexico is open by October. Yeah, I mean, I think it will be open. I mean, they have to be open again. Like I said before, Mexico doesn't have unemployment, so all these people still have to work. They have to open their business. So right now they're gonna be extra cautious with everything. My mom is one of those people that she drives around with her mask on. That doesn't do anything for her, but it's like everybody to their own. It's like, but people are trying to be careful there. So I think by October everything should be open.
I hope so.
I hope so. That's it. That's the biggest thing. It's like we're thinking about the caravan and we're thinking about going because even we're gonna go. So now the question is gonna be if there's gonna second round of all this, are people gonna go to Mexico?
I don't know.
Because we know a lot of people, they went there, and they stayed there for the whole run. And for example, the Hamptons are still there right now. They're coming back in June. Oh, next month. Yeah, they're coming back in June.
Right.
And they said that in their town there's 0 cases. But they're on lockdown.
In Los Morelos, there's 0 cases.
There's 0 cases, but they're on lockdown. They're not letting people in or out unless it's totally necessary. So yeah, some of these towns take it very seriously. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to be there. It's like,
personal opinion, they got to be open. This is with us forever now. This doesn't go away. This is gonna be a seasonal thing, like the flu.
Hopefully the vaccine comes like fast, kind of like the flu thing. So like whoever needs it, like whoever is susceptible to this, can have the vaccine.
Yeah, once the virus is in human population, it's not gonna go away. So it'll cycle back and forth. Who knows?
Moving the mark. He's watching the West Wing. I have never watched it. I understand it's very good.
West Wing is a good show. I've only seen a few episodes.
Don Santiago says, you need to watch the Wrong Missy David Spade Netflix special. I love David Spade, I have to say. Like, I think he's super funny. Paul is not that huge David Spade fan.
No, I like
you say he tries too hard, but I like him.
Well, no, I like what was his character with the mullet? Jesus. Joe Dirt. I love Joe Dirt humor to an extent, and then I just, it's too much. And I think that he just plays off of that too much. Like, it's always Joe Dirt humor. So I did see that on Netflix, and maybe we'll check it out. I was just fearful that it was all going to be that way. So I didn't want it to be all Joe Dirt humor, which I always expect everything that he does now to be that way, because that was, kind of a successful thing for him. But he was actually, he was good in some of the stuff with Chris Farley when he did Tommy Boy and things like that. It was funny. And Black Sheep and things like that.
By the way, Chuck says that as long as he gets there, he can stay there in Mexico.
Mexico? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Once we're in, we just get across, and once we're across, we're all right. If we have to stay down there, that's a great place to be. Great place to be on lockdown.
Yeah, and I think Rosie didn't quite understood me. She said 32,000 died from flu, USHD 100,000 from COVID in 3 months. We need a treatment. Flu has medicine, COVID not yet. And that's my point. My point is that yes, we need a medicine, but COVID probably is not going anywhere. We're not gonna eradicate COVID. We need just to treat it. So
and again,
faster the vaccine gets here, the better. But anyway, another West Wing series, another series we have on DVD and watch at least annually. Love it. So West Wing, a lot of votes for West Wing.
What's that? A lot of votes for West Wing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so I think
I really want to rant about coronavirus, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because, like I said, it's here for good. Gonna get used to it, folks. We'll see.
On one side note, what's up with this RV YouTube channels that buy a new RV for every season? I know, right?
Who said that?
Mr. Roboto.
That's definitely not us. Our channel isn't big enough to be giving things for free, so we're definitely not going to do that.
Well, it's not given for free, but there is other stuff happening, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, good for them. I'm not gonna hate on them as well.
Actually, I like them. I love them.
If there's any executives out there for a RV company wants to send us something, have at it. But yeah, as far as getting something new every single year, I not a keep up with the Joneses kind of guy, and
well, no, I think actually lately has been I've seen you like we might switch to something else.
I will say
lately,
the last couple of weeks, we've had 2 different leaks in this coach that we've never had before, and so I was just getting super frustrated. And they were leaks in places that weren't obvious, so it's not, I couldn't just go, oh, this is leaking over the slide, or this is coming in through an air conditioner. It was like in a completely strange spot coming down through a light, and so I'm like, tracing that is just impossible. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to replace the roof. What the hell? And then I went up on the roof and looked at a few of the areas up on the roof that have old caulk on it, and they're really bad. The caulking around the above the shower was pretty bad and had some cracks and leaks were areas that looked like it could be leaking. So I'm going to be taking all of that stuff off and recalking all of those things on top of the roof. Anything that was is a pain point, or what I think might be a pain point coming down the road, I'm going to replace all of that caulking. And it's not something I've ever done, and I think it's something that everybody needs to do on an older coach, probably every 2 to 3 years, is replace the caulking on top. It gets sun damaged and gets hit by trees and things like that. So that was part of my frustration, was really thinking that I was going to have to replace the entire roof because of the leaks that were coming in. But I think that if I just take a deep breath and get up there and put a little elbow grease in and a little bit of self-leveling sealant, it'll take care of itself. Now, in the meantime, what I did is I went to Walmart, bought a can of Flex Seal, and I Flex Sealed the living daylights out of it.
I think like Flex Seal has become to us like duct tape to everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually a really good product.
The Flex Tape is definitely awesome. The Flex Seal, I will say, I put it on a few days ago. It's been pouring rain the last few days and no leaks in here. So that's worked. So that's been my frustration. So yeah, every time I see a shiny new RV, the folks that we were at tonight, their RV is absolutely beautiful. It's a 38-foot Challenger. Beautiful coach inside and out. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh my goodness, I should have that. But I don't know. I love old Freya here. She's been a really good coach to us, and
he's very attached to things. Once he gets one thing I learned in a relationship, there is nothing. He always gets to me like, oh, we'll buy this temporary to see if you like it. We just get this temporary to see if you like it. And then he gets attached to it. It's like, I learned now the hard way that he's like, It's like, go big or go home out of the bat, because he's going to get attached to it. So true.
I don't get attached to things.
And Chris Bellofato, he's not going to rant about it. He's like, do it, rant, brother.
No, I'm not gonna, man.
And everybody
has different
opinions of stuff.
Different opinions and stuff, and everyone has different levels of comfort when it comes to various things. I'm just one of these. I'm not. This doesn't.
The one thing
that doesn't scare me.
I'm serious. Like, serious topic makes me sad is how people cannot take other people's opinions and just understand there's other side of it, because the same way I have my opinion, I understand. I try to respect other people's opinions. It's just like I see a lot of people. So, and again, the whole thing about divided is like in every single topic. Doesn't matter what you talk about. People are just like,
we've become polarized on every single subject
about it. Instead of
every single subject,
trying to maybe not agree with it, but you understand the other side.
Yeah, we can't have you can't have conversations and with anybody anymore. And if it's like, if you're not on my side, then we can't talk. And it's just insane. It's just absolutely insane that we've come to that. We can't just have great conversation and great debates and still wind up being friends if we're on the opposite sides of certain issues. And so it's been a little bit crazy in that respect.
Yeah. Moving the marks, have actually said to Kevin, Newsroom is awesome, just like West Wing.
Oh, Newsroom is amazing.
One of the best speeches online, one of the best is, I think it's first episode on Newsroom, and you can actually YouTube it.
Just look Jeff Daniels' Newsroom speech.
Yeah.
And it's greatest.
One of the best.
United States is the greatest country in the world. Something like that, and it's his speech about why we're not.
Don't.
It's amazing.
Don't.
What? Don't give it away.
Don't spoil it.
Okay, don't spoil it. Jeff Daniels' Newsroom speech, and
it's speeches out there.
One of the best speeches ever on television, and it's unfortunately true.
Okay. Anyway, I think we kept you for too long with all this rain. It's like, but you hung on.
Woohoo!
Yes, that's awesome.
You guys are amazing.
And we totally appreciate this. Where's Ozzy? Oh,
Ozzy,
he
doesn't appreciate it. Yeah, you fed him, and so he was like,
I fed him.
F you, I'm out of here.
Yeah, the rain is gone, so he's like, I'm okay. So
yeah. He's like, I don't need you anymore. I've got food. The rain's gone. No more noise. I'm out of here.
The best minutes in TV history, Brian Newsroom speech.
Yeah.
8 Collins. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's really. I mean, I hope you like it. I'm sure, like, it's one of those controversial things too, right? But it's like, I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely. Guys, girls,
love you guys.
Ladies, gentlemen,
and
germs.
Since we didn't drop off, I'm gonna do a live next Saturday or not. Just to let everyone.
Well, we didn't drop off tonight.
Okay. Well, there it is, people.
Yeah. So we'll have some updates soon on the channel and what's going on and some other things moving forward. And that's about all we have for you tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out, you beautiful people. You
guys rock. You look tired.
I am tired.
You look tired.
How do I turn this thing off? Why is this not going away? Oh, X.
There is an X there.
All right, there we go. Bye, guys.